Have not gone according to script at this point, but again, dealing with a ton of injuries.
Just a part of that magnificent, balanced effort by the Pistons that was a delight to watch.
Paul George slings it out to Oubre.
Don't leave him open.
Think about it, he hasn't been shooting all that well from the perimeter this season, right? But you know it's in his bag. When you see that first one go down, sometimes that can spell trouble.
Because this guy's been bouncing in and out of the starting lineup. No matter what, though, he's ready. Whatever role they need him to play.
Nice lob there from Paul George to Andre Drummond.
Your boy, Andre Drummond.
That's a big guy too, huh? When I first got here, Andre was here.
You and he struck up a nice accord.
I'd like to. He's going to get the initial minutes.
He's 6'10", yeah. So that would be their next tallest guy.
And right on cue is Adam Bowen. Philadelphia beset by injuries all season long. Deep three from Tyrese Maxey. Look out. Former teammates. George. Sar Thompson also into the ball game for Detroit. Maxey with a burst in Sar Thompson.
Keep it in bounds, young fella.
Bona into the ball game for the injured Andre Drummond. Late clock now. Oubre rising, firing with left hand.
There's something about this guy against the Pistons. I don't care if he's playing for Phoenix. I don't care if he's in Golden State. I don't care if he's Charlotte. Doesn't matter. He plays so well against the Pistons.
Thompson. Clean look.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's the jump ball. McCain, Ivy. Ivy wins the tip. Fontecchio back out to Jaden Ivey. Good looking three. 5 to shoot. Deep three off the mark from Ricky Council. Philly's got it back with a fresh clock. Yabusele, his three.
And he can hit him.
Good pass underneath from Duran to Wendell Moore, but that shot is bothered, and Philly looking to push tempo. KJ Martin. Will they give him the and one? They do.
Yes. And that's what I worry about with Joel Embiid.
Fontecchio, rising, firing.
Nice.
And Gordon has the rookie on him. Gordon still with a pretty quick first step, dumps it off underneath, and KJ Martin in for the flush. Yabusele working against P. Reed, and Paul Reed with the knockaway. France, China, Spain, been in the NBA with Boston, and now here in Philly. Good dump off, Paul Reed, nifty. Paul Reed.
Something to build on. Keep getting stops.
There you go, there's the turnover. Reed in the open floor. P. Reed, nifty again. Gonna have to do it in a variety of ways tonight as the Pistons trying to close the gap, get this thing back to single digits. Paul George got a lane and lays it through. Points tonight. Council dumps it off, rejected by Sar Thompson. Bona got rejected at the summit, and at this end. George knifing into the lane, coaxes the foul, and one. Back to Harris, nearly had it poked away. Marcus Sasser, step back three, got it. Needed it. Good lob underneath. Double team again, heading out to Ivy. Beasley, a deep three. Oh, three's lead.
That's what it is.
Ivy, underneath. Rejected at the horn. 57-52. Yesterday in Indiana, that's where they really took control. Was coming out in the third quarter, came out with a purpose. We'll see how they do here tonight. Second chance opportunity for Philadelphia. And there's Tyrese Maxey, who they did a pretty good job in the first half, held him to 8 points, 3 assists. The problem is a guy by the name of Ricky Council before. And there's a turnover again by the Pistons. Here comes Maxey. After the three, now a layup. It's a 5-0 one-man show. I know we joke about shoot or shoot, but he says, hey, this is what I've been doing. I'm practicing this since I was a kid. tough take, Tobias. He'll get a chance for an and one. Maxey perhaps feeling it a little bit, a little blow by, and lays it home as Tobias Harris's three was a little bit short. Oubre. Oh, what a follow from KJ Martin, and that prompts a timeout. Good defense being displayed by Tim Hardaway. Maxey now with Ivy on him. He went high off the window, and he lays it home. High usage player, obviously, and has assumed so much of the attention. As Ivy shot rejected by Oubre. Pistons do get it back. Ivy this time with a crease, and this time just such an under control player. Again, now in his 5th season. Philadelphia offense runs through him there with a running start for the high flyer Martin, and got to the rack. Maxey's been the offensive spark. Paul George feeding it underneath, Yabusele. So they're getting a ton of their action right there in the painted area.
They're not able to handle dribble penetration.
Asar Thompson into the ball game for the Pistons. Asar out to Ivy. Little show and go back underneath. Asar Thompson there with the flush. George into the lane, working against three. Kelly Oubre cleaning it up. Tied for the largest lead of the night. Ivy puts it on the floor, rejected by Bono. Philly. Oubre. Bothered, unbothered.
And it was quick.
And the bulk of his production have come here in the 3rd quarter. 14 of his 22. Deep three. Pistons looking to push tempo. It's a good matchup for the rookie. Holland taking Paul George. George off the dribble. George somehow, some way. George with the rebound. 8 rebounds to go with 11 points and 5 assists.
He's had an impact
Paul
tonight.
George, no question. There's McCain. It's the official online store of the Detroit Pistons. Triple from Fontecchio would not drop. KJ Martin finishes at the rim. Asar Thompson trying to keep Tyrese Maxey right in front of him. Maxey with a quick first step, up and under move. Tyrese Maxey exploding into the lane when the Pistons were down in foul trouble with Dillon and Isaiah Stewart. But a hard-working guy is Paul Reed. That time a little late closing out on Tyrese Maxey, his former teammate. Maxey gives him a little, really damning analogy. And whoa, the high flyer. Kelly Oubre off the feet from Tyrese Maxey. Reed looking for a little help. Wendell Moore trying to take Bono off the dribble. Bono right there, rejected the first.
When they were without Cade Cunningham that night, and they nearly won that game. So anything's possible, folks. Giannis got 59 that night in overtime.
Yeah.
Don't want to go that way.
No, not necessarily. That's another team we haven't really talked too much about, but with Milwaukee, they're trying to figure it out, right? It'll be just their 2nd road win of the season. They will improve to 4-14. Pistons will fall to 9-13. In the midcourt exchange.